Thank you, Devin. Our next speaker today is Wes Washburn. His pronouns are he, his. Wes is in the 7th grade and he is already a seasoned activist in his community.
Wow, this is definitely what democracy looks like. My name is Wes Washburn, and I am a 12-year-old 7th grader from Weatherford, Oklahoma. In the year after Parkland, many things have changed, but unfortunately, a lot of things have stayed the same. One of the biggest changes for me personally happened in the fall semester when I had a gun threat at my school. It terrified my mom and I so much that we decided to homeschool. Of course, we know that most kids don't have this option, and even with it, I'm not truly safe. There are still movie theaters, malls, and having to walk down the street. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Wes, you're in Oklahoma. It's so safe here. I'm here to tell you that that thought is wrong. Just this year, Oklahoma legislators passed a gun bill to remove permit and training requirements. It was bad here before, and I feared that it is only going to get worse. In the year after Parkland, there were 19 innocent lives aged 18 and younger taken by gun violence right here in Oklahoma. The state where people think more guns and less regulation will make us safer. That's a classroom worth of kids gone. Well, a classroom worth of kids in states that value public education. Today, I would like to take a moment to tell you about a few of the lives that were lost. We must remember them, honor them, and fight for a better future because of them. Messiah Brown was a 2nd grader at Discovery School. She was smart, outgoing, and a precious little angel. She was a member of the St. Brown Baptist Church and loved Christian rap. She had a passion for helping the needy and always knew how to put a smile on your face. Her favorite stuffed animal was a dog named Snicky. On October 14th, 2018, 7-year-old Messiah Brown was shot to death in her home in Tulsa, Oklahoma, along with her brother and her father. After the triple shooting, her home was set on fire. Eric Xavier DeGory was a high school sophomore. He was known for a sense of humor. His jokes could make anyone laugh, a friend wrote in the online obituary. He just made school so much better for so many people. On January 5th, 2019, Eric DeGory, who was 15, was accidentally shot and killed by a friend with a rifle in an apartment in Tulsa, Oklahoma. God, his mother posted afterwards, right now I hate you because I don't understand how you could take a 15-year-old boy who was loved by all. I should have been there to protect him. Roshana Stevens, who was called Sarah by her family, wore beautiful long box braids and a pair of smart-looking rectangular glasses. It was supposed to be a welfare check, but when the police knocked on the door of a small house in Oklahoma City, they found her and 2 others. Sarah, who was just 15, was found shot to death alongside her mother and her mother's fiancé just before 12:30 a.m. on January 7th, 2019. If you think these are hard to hear, I'm sad to tell you there are more. There have been a total of 1,200 of them documented across the country in the year after Parkland. That's an entire school worth. The obituaries I just shared with you were written by a group of students who took time to write them, so we could remember them. None of us are safe or immune for gun violence either. African American kids and teens are 14 times more likely than white kids and teens of the same age to die by gun violence, according to Everytown for Gun Safety. Altogether, more kids die from guns than they do from cancer. Let that sink in. In the United States, more kids die from guns than die from cancer. Well, unlike the United States, New Zealand went beyond thoughts and prayers this week after 2 mosques were attacked by a terrorist. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern announced new gun laws just 6 days after those shootings. Why is it that we can't get our shit together here? My guess, the NRA and all of the money that flows into it and into the pockets of politicians. We aren't quitters though. We are making progress. Across the country, students have been working together to create comprehensive gun reform. We are writing bills, finding candidates to take down NRA-funded politicians, and most importantly, we are listening to students of color to learn the best ways to support them. They have been in this fight longer than we have. In conclusion, I would like to ask you all to join me in 19 seconds of silence for the 19 lives lost in Oklahoma in the year after Parkland. We can never get them back, but together we can say enough is enough. Thank you.